Many of us know that losing weight is not just about maintaining a calorie deficit. Hormones also play a vital role in weight loss. And today we're going to discuss a key hormone, insulin, which plays a significant role in weight loss and your overall health. When someone is insulin resistant, they have a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, and they also have a higher risk of being obese. Now we are going to discuss how insulin works, what causes insulin resistance, and how you can reverse it. Let's dive right in. So how does insulin work? First, you need to know that your body produces insulin throughout the day. It produces it in small amounts, but when you eat a meal, the production of insulin increases. Insulin is normally produced in the pancreas. So your pancreas will produce insulin, then release it to the bloodstream. And the role of insulin is to get blood sugar from the meals that you eat into your cells so that you get energy. It gets them into the fat cells, liver cells, and muscle cells. So you have your cells here, and then you have blood sugar and you have insulin. So the role of insulin is to open the door. It comes here, opens the door so that the blood sugar can come in. Now what happens sometimes is, especially when you eat lots of high carbohydrate foods, lots of sugary foods, is that your cells will become resistant to insulin, meaning that even if insulin comes, the cells still won't open the door. And that means you'll have excess blood sugar. And excess blood sugar causes all sorts of health problems. It causes diabetes, prediabetes, it causes fat gain, and so on. So the goal is, for us, for this video, the goal is for us to reverse this so that your cells become sensitive to insulin again and you're able to regulate your blood sugar so that you can lose weight and maintain optimal health. So that is, in a nutshell, how insulin works. Now, what causes insulin resistance? The first cause is being overweight. When you have excess fat in your body, your cells are going to become resistant to insulin. So it's very important for you to maintain a healthy weight. The second reason is poor diet. If you're eating a high carb diet or a diet that contains lots of processed foods, you're going to experience lots of blood sugar spikes, and these blood sugar spikes are eventually going to lead to insulin resistance. So these are the two main causes. Now we are going to look into how you can reverse insulin resistance. How to reverse. Number one, and one of the most important things that you can ever do, is build muscle. Research shows that building muscle helps improve insulin sensitivity. So this means you do lots of strength training. You can do strength training up to 5 times a week. If you do strength training 5 times a week, whether you're doing bodyweight exercises or lifting weights, you'll be able to gain muscle mass. And this is going to improve your insulin sensitivity. So this is number one and very important. Number two, cut back on sugary foods. If you normally eat lots of sugary foods, you're spiking your blood sugar levels, and that could be the reason why you're struggling with insulin resistance. By simply cutting back on these foods, you'll be able to reduce blood sugar spikes, which means even if your insulin sensitivity doesn't improve, you'll still be in a better position because you won't have excess blood sugar. Number three, cut back on processed carbs. Cut back on processed carbohydrates and simple carbohydrates. Mainly eat complex carbohydrates, and for the same reason as sugary foods. These foods are going to spike your blood sugar levels. Number four is increase your protein intake. Now you need to know that when you eat protein, your blood sugar levels are still going to rise, but they are not going to rise as much as they are going to rise with a meal that has sugary foods. But the good thing about protein is that it's filling. It's going to keep you full for long, and it doesn't trigger cravings as much as these two category of foods here. And the other thing about protein is that it's good for weight loss and it's good for building muscle mass, which all play a significant role in improving insulin sensitivity. So by increasing your protein intake, you increase your chances of building muscle mass and losing weight. Number 5 is take omega-3s. Now you don't have to take supplements. You can simply take fatty fish or other foods that contain omega-3 such as flax seeds and other types of seeds. By simply doing that, research shows that you can improve your insulin sensitivity by simply increasing your intake of omega-3s. And one of the best sources is fish, fatty fish. Make sure that it's wild caught so that it doesn't contain a lot of antibiotics and other unhealthy stuff. You can also take supplements with this. Increase magnesium intake. Just like omega-3s, research shows that increasing your magnesium intake can also improve your insulin sensitivity. So to do this, you just need to increase your intake of foods such as pumpkin seeds, spinach, all type of nuts, but in moderation, and seeds in moderation as well because they contain fats. And you can also take supplements. If you do these 6 things, you'll be able to reverse insulin resistance. Finally, number 7, which is actually the most important thing, is lose weight. Now, this is obviously easier said than done. It's a long process, but it's one of those things that when you do, it will make an enormous difference, not just for insulin, but for your overall health. So make sure that you work on losing weight as well and making these small changes, especially these two because they are so easy to do, and also increasing. I don't see anything that is hard to do here except building muscle and losing weight. And I can help you with that with the 6 weeks weight loss challenge, where I will show you exactly what to eat in every meal and the exercises to do in order to build muscle. In fact, if you just follow these tips and follow the 6 weeks weight loss challenge, you'll be able to reverse insulin resistance, build muscle, and attain your weight goal. So check out the challenge by clicking the link in the description below. In the meantime, go ahead and start applying these strategies right away, and you'll notice that it will be easier for you to regulate your blood sugar levels. That's all from me today. Like the video and share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next video.